Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. We got a giggler.
I can't stop. Okay. Okay. Can I say what I was going to say, or should we start over? Welcome back, you guys. Last week we shared with you all the makeovers that we have done so far on the inside of the house, but this week we're going to give you a little tour of the exterior of our house.
All right, so one of the biggest changes we want to make to the exterior of this house, other than paint, are these columns. They're huge. They block everything really from the front of this house. So we want to get a sledgehammer to these things as soon as we can, knock these things down, and go with the more traditional square column. We're either going to do a couple on each side or one on each side. And we're also going to do something to this, to cover this flooring, probably with some decking material. To make this look a little nicer. So this front porch is going to look completely different, hopefully in the next few weeks.
Absolutely. And another thing we want to do is change out these doors. Before we do that, I may be putting a painted coat on these doors, like a black paint, until we can afford to get the doors we want. But we will be exchanging these doors with ones that have a lot more windows to let a lot more light in the house, and they'll be wood doors as well. So those are the main changes we're going to make on the front porch of our house. Now we're going to go take a look at the backyard and the back exterior of the house. As you can see on the back of the house, this is where our garage is. We eventually want to turn that into another living space and create a separate detached garage, but for now that's our garage. We also have a mother-in-law suite attached to the back of our house. This is where Jonathan and Luke live. It has a full kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, an extra small room that is going to be Jonathan's studio, and it is a great place for the guys to hang out. We also have two separate fenced-in areas. One fenced-in area goes behind the mother-in-law suite, but the other one cuts across the back of our yard. This is an eyesore to me that I did not like. As soon as I bought the house, I knew that I wanted to get rid of that fenced-in area so that we could see all the way in the back of our yard, all the way to where the creek is. So this is a part of the house that I've never showed on the blog or on Notes from Home or on Instagram. It is the back side of the house, a fenced-in area where the brick part of the house meets the mother-in-law suite. And for some reason, where these places meet, they created this little deck area, and this part is where Jonathan's studio is. It has a door there. This is where the master bathroom is at. Come here, I want you to see it. All right, so this is where the master bedroom is. This is our window right where our bed is, and this is our master bath. And it has blinds up right now. We're gonna change that out, but it's a really awkward situation because you can see into, from our bathroom, see into the studio. Not a lot of privacy there. So this area is just kind of an odd area. And eventually, someday, way down the road, you guys, I'm hoping that we can enclose this space and create some more square footage for our home, for our master bedroom. But for right now, it is what it is.
All right, so I'm headed back to Kentucky to work on this reno house, and I'll see y'all there. Alrighty, I am in Wilmore, Kentucky, and my goal is to finish the exterior trim and get a first coat of paint. All right, just finished the siding on the back of the house. Still have more to do, but making progress. Doing all these little tedious cuts on my soffit there. Doing beadboard and that little piece of 1x2 trim. Had finished my columns actually last weekend. Finished the board and batten on the front there. And moving on to the side of the house, I've continued the trim. Trimmed out my window. What I am doing today Well, I had to cut about a 1/2 inch off the bottom of this old door that Tracy found. I think she paid $45 for it. We like the old doors that have character and have stories. I'm guessing, but this door is probably 50 years old. Had to cut in my new holes from a door handle, which I picked without asking my sweet dear wife, so that's always risky. I was gonna show you something that is a must, and that is get a door handle hole saw kit. This particular one is a Craftsman, but you can get any brand. They have them. This particular one was 15 bucks, and my goodness, it makes your life easier. A good thing to point out, when you cut down an old door, so like on something like this bottom here, be sure to seal that, because that'll wick up moisture. This one's going under a porch, so I'm not overly concerned, but it's still something you want to do because it'll swell. I'm getting the first coat of paint, and I'm using this Valspar Duramax satin. I've used this a lot and have had great results with it. I got this paint sprayer. Comes with a gun, 25-foot hose for 189 bucks. Very easy to use. So far, this has been the easiest and best paint sprayer that I have used for the money. Goes on really good. It has about a 10 or 12 inch spray pattern, but man, I'm really impressed with it. 2 coats of paint on the front. Dove white or white dove, I always forget, but we both like it a lot, my wife and I.
Okay, so Dad's in Kentucky working on the reno house, and while he's gone, Jonathan and I are going to start tearing down this fence. So we have 2 like fenced-in areas behind our house. One is behind the mother-in-law apartment, whatever you call it,
where we are living.
Yeah, and that's where John and I are going to put our dogs. And then we have this second fenced-in area, which is kind of unnecessary, and it's also an eyesore, and it's like jutting out into the middle of our backyard.
We'll get to work. Hopefully it shouldn't take long. When I was looking at it, it looks like they use nails, so we can deal with that.
Awesome. Yeah, the cameraman has muscles. Oh.
Yes, Luke.
See that?
Yeah.
Oh!
You broke a birdhouse. Dang
Wow, that felt good. I just want to knock one down and then I'm satisfied.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh!
Dinah.
Quit it. No, quit it.
What?
That's what Luke did. Hold right here, ready? And then we'll throw it at the same time, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh, ready? One more. Okay, ready? Here, this is the bottom one. Get closer with me, ready? 3, come on, throw it as hard as you can. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah! Woo! Let's go!
Yes. Yes. All right, guys, watch these nails sticking up out of the board.
That's good. All right, keep that, Eli. I got the...
Here, let's help. Ready?
3.
2, 1, go.
Oh, that had a lot more left.
Stop, there's no use getting that one out.
Yeah, it is. You got it.
There's no use. Wait, okay. Boom.
Good job.
Yes, and
Teamwork.
she hadn't wiggled that.
How cool is that?
Awesome.
Okay, we just finished taking down all the fence posts.
And I got this.
Okay, never mind, we've got one more.
Oh. Left shoulder, left shoulder.
He just pulled something, but it's okay. We took down all the posts and all like the fence planks, and now I'm gonna pan and show you the new yard.